Of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team Albany coming off 1 playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To the air. It's Fowler. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker. Second down after that completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quickly. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Fowler. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Dropping back. It's Fowler. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's no good. He missed it. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Off the 52-yard miss, the offense will take over at their 35. They'll run it here. Powers through. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Or it's snapped to the back. Has the first down still on the move. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Fowler. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Burks. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Burks. The pass is caught. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. And a sophomore making an impact play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game is not going.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
After consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side.
Hey, it's an incompletion by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Kick is up and no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, and then you go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to throw it again. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. Direct snap to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to do something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Quick juke to get free. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. An explosive play, big gain, spotted down near the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Burks. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. They go with a direct snap. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The distance will be from 38 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, tie. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles and try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And the Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Burks. The pocket breaking down. And it's complete downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down. Can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To throw, it's Fowler. And now another deep ball here. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws a bullet to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Burks. The pass rush closing in. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Extending the play now. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal.
42 Spider.
You give it to the big fullback here. Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Fowler looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll hand it off. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. This one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. They're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
't the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Pound 55 weak.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown continues.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Fowler. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Horned Frogs keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense now operating in empty. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Fernandez. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Fowler. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
As a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Burks. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that turnover will finish the football game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial